this away. Scott now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Now a run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Mo is there for a long day Ganson. And he's going to be brought down here after 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
It's a game 10. First down, Chargers.
5-9.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Herbert from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Keandre Lambert-Smith on the target. So it's second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Home trips right. Line.
Now Herbert again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive at home. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Back from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
37-yard line.
He can run out of the pistol with Hall. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 49.
And takes it straight ahead. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Here he goes, third and long. Quick slant, caught by Neighbors. Touchdown, New York! The Giants now lead by 10. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. Gano ready to send this away. Scott now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
It's Hampton on second. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Herbert on first down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Try getting it to Keandre Lambert-Smith. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Back to the air, Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Quickly on the RPO. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. To the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
They're going to throw out of the gun. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Darts back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Ready to send this away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
A gain of 15. The Chargers first down.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get 35 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10. 26-yard line.
Hampton now up the middle. No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion roll.
So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. Stick around. It's more from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to Hampton. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. The offense is set. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Los Angeles.
Again, it's Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running it with Hampton. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Los Angeles.
Hampton takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers chop some of the lead off before the half. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chargers make it an 11-point ball game. Plenty of time to attack that deficit, but here we go. They're attacking already, going on sides in the first half. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dart. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 28. Working quickly here.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
Going on 1st down. It's Dart. The Chargers get home, and they drop him. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get more points to end on lopsided first half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Tucker on for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Giants push their lead to 18. Gano ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Running back sent in motion. They'll go play action on first down. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Giants will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get more points to end a lopsided first half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Giants continue piling on to this lead. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One last play before the break. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Gano ready to send this away. Tony now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't find a Rondé Gadsden the second on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And he gets it away from his end zone. Shoots away from one.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here goes Dart to the air. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Giants are set to punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, but now a really manageable 2nd down.
Hampton gets the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Going right this time with Hampton. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Now an inside give to Hampton. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
He was almost headed worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Hampton trying the left side. And he's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6. That still brings up 4th down.
6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. No good. The pass goes incomplete.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we could do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or try the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready. I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show up. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night, Lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Damn. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need that favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for this song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, the seams are splitting. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air.
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man?